Hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about past continuous. This is a really easy topic. It's not difficult at all. Um, so we use past continuous to talk about a situation at a particular time in the past. So it's basically like present continuous, but now in the past, basically. Um, so as we said, we use past continuous to describe something that was in progress at a particular time in the past. For instance, we have in 2010, my brother was living in China. So as we can see here, we're describing something in progress at a particular time in the past. So the particular time was 2010, while describing something in progress was this thing. My brother was living in China. You can see, right? So let's look at another example here. As you can see, here's a situation. The specific time that we're talking about in the past is at 11 o'clock. And the situation that I'm describing is that my friends were waiting for the bus at that time, at that particular time in the past, right? When we talk about past continuous, we use two verbs to form the past continuous. So that means that we need was or were plus the verb in ing ending, right? The important thing that you need to remember here is don't forget that was goes with I, he, she, and it, while where is used with you, we, and they, right? So for instance, we have positive sentences here, negative sentences, and yes, no questions. So let's look at the positive ones. So we have it was raining, right? If we're talking about it, we need was, right? So that's why we have it was, and then my verb, my action is rain. So I need to add an ing ending. Let's look at another example here. We have we were playing tennis in the park. So we have we. All of these three here are gonna be used with were, right? So that's why we say we were, and then we have our action or verb play. So we need to add an ing ending. So playing tennis in the park, right? So then if we move on to the negative sentences, it's really simple, really easy, not difficult. So we just need to transform was into wasn't and were into weren't. So here we have another example. She wasn't listening. So here we have she, so that's why we use wasn't. And then my verb listen plus ing. So she wasn't listening. And then we have they weren't watching TV. So they goes with were, and in negative weren't, then watch, it's my verb, plus ing ending. So they weren't watching TV, right? And that's it. That's really simple. So then we have yes and no questions. So remember that when we ask questions, we need to look at was or where and just move it to the first part of my sentence. So for instance, we have was, then if I want to ask a question, I just put was in the first place, and it says, it would say, was it raining? So that's a question. So in this case, we have, was he sleeping? And my question mark in the end. So my answer would be yes, he was, if he was sleeping, or no, he wasn't, if he wasn't sleeping, right? And the same happens with where. So we say, were you doing your homework? Yes, I was, or no, I wasn't, right? And that's it, really, really simple. We can also use the past continuous with the past simple using when to join them, right? We do it to describe long and short actions together. So for example, I was reading my book when the plane took off, right? So this is past simple and this is past continuous, but they are together using when. So here we have a picture where we can see this. So this is the past and this is now the present. So my actions happened here at some point in the past. So I was reading my book. It's a long action that I was doing in the past when the plane took off. So it took off. It only took off once, one time. So it's a short action, right? Again, those two actions are in the past. We can also use past continuous and past simple to describe a longer action that stopped suddenly because something else happened. So when I was driving to work, my car broke down, right? So again, we have the past, we have now, this is the present, now, right now. And then I'm talking about this that happened in the past. So I was driving to work, blah blah blah. I'm driving and I am happy. And then suddenly another action stopped that, and that was that my car broke down, right? So I'm interrupting this action with this other one in the past. So it's simple, it's not complicated. Let's have some practice. So here you have, is the grammar correct? Choose yes or no. It says, I was walking home when I met a teacher. Is that correct? Is that right? Or is that wrong? He fell off his bike when he cycled home. Again, is that correct or incorrect? Is that right or wrong? Were you driving fast? It is snowing when I woke up, right? So I'm going to give you just a few minutes to decide. I want you to look at those phrases, just look at them, remember the rules. You can even try a little bit of translation in this sense if you and see if your language works with this. I'm gonna give you a clue. There are two sentences that are wrong. Two sentences that are wrong. So only two are correct. So the answers would be number one is correct. I was walking home when I met a teacher. So again, I was walking home. That's my action in the past. And then I met a teacher, right? So this action was interrupted by this other action. But here we have he fell off his bike when he cycled home. The phrase would be he fell off his bike when he was cycling home, right? Because again, we're talking about an action that was interrupted by another one. So when he was cycling home, he fell off his bike, right? He was happy, he was cycling, and then he fell off. Were you driving fast? So that's correct. We have were you driving and then fast, right? So ing with the verb were in the beginning because we're talking about a question. Oh, it's incorrect. It's wrong. So the my answer would be it was snowing when I woke up, right? Because I'm talking about past continuous, so I need was aware plus my verb in ing. So don't forget, so with most of the verbs, you just need to add ing ending. But you have one, two, three, four rules that you need to remember. So pay attention when you have a verb, when you have some verbs ending with one e, like have, take, live. So you need to drop the e ending and add ing to that verb, like live, living, take, taking, right? Also, when you have short one-syllable verbs ending with consonant, vowel, and consonant. So this is short because we cannot split them. So it's just sit, it's one syllable, get, one syllable. So we need to double the final consonant and add an ing ending. So for instance, sit would be sitting, double T, because it's one syllable verb ending in consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant. Get, so get, consonant, vowel, consonant. That's why we are adding another T and ing ending, getting. Also, when you have two or more syllable verbs with consonant, vowel, consonant. But this, you need to pay attention here because if we need to double the final consonant only if the last syllable is stressed. So for example, forget, two syllables for get, and then we need to double this T here if the last syllable is stressed, forget, so it's stressed, and then if it's consonant, vowel, consonant, so we have consonant, vowel, consonant. So that's why we say forgetting with double T here. Also with verbs ending in IE, like die, lie, tie. So we need to change IE to Y, and we need to add the ing ending. So for example, die, dying, lie, lying, tie, tying. So don't forget this information, it's really important for you. And that's all about past continuous. It's so simple, it's not difficult at all. So I want you to practice. So check out this video again if you have any questions, or you can also write your questions on the comments below, and we and I or any other person of this community that we are building is gonna help you on this topic, right? So good luck and have a good one.